Hello everyone and welcome to another vlog. I am fully in getting things done mode, but my motivation isn't that high. So I kind of feel this cloud over my head. Usually when I tick things off the list, I feel really good about it. I feel really productive, and part of me still feels that way, but I just have a little less energy while doing things, and it's a little bit less satisfying than it usually is. So I do try to take advantage of when I want to get things done to actually do the things. So I have organized all of my empties, and this morning I opened up the boxes with my annual beauty restock and I put everything away, but I didn't film any of it. I did photos of the products, so I'll talk through them a little later in this video, but I just didn't feel like setting up the camera. I didn't really feel like talking through the process or even doing a time lapse. I have a lot of mental notes though, a lot of things I want to talk about when I actually get into it. But before I do that, there are just a couple of things that didn't really make it into the beauty restock because they're not beauty products, but I wanted to talk about them. I noticed that every year I have this immunity booster that I take during this season. I was in quite a state last week. I don't know if my mood had anything to do with it. Maybe it did exacerbate the symptoms that I was going through, but I felt like I was getting sick. I also broke out quite a bit, and I got a rash in this area, just on my neck area and up to my chin area. It's better now and the redness is gone, but I was like, what is this? I think I am on the mend now, and I felt like vlogging today. My immunity booster this year, we are back to the elderberry syrup. I was really loving those ginger shots, but they're so expensive. And not only that, but I felt kind of weird about all of the packaging we were going through because they're like single dose packets. I'm still working on these ones that I bought last year. I think I bought around 5 or 6 of them when they were on sale, and these are the little bottles. But generally speaking, the bigger bottles are a better deal, so I restocked on the bigger bottles this year and I bought 3 of them. So we have one of these small unopened ones and one that's in my fridge that I've been taking a spoonful every day just until I'm past this hump of am I about to get sick or not. And then we've got 3 of these in our stash, so that should last until next year. We usually do take this most often during the fall and winter season, but sometimes in the spring, if I feel like I'm coming down with something, I like to have this type of product on hand. Even if it is not a physical thing, it's more of a mental thing. As long as it helps and I don't end up getting sick, I am very happy to keep on with my routine. And since I brought up ginger, I love these, so I picked up another box. These are little ginger candies, but they are so gingery. There's a really nice spicy ginger kick to these. These are the strongest candies in terms of ginger flavor that I think I've ever had. One last thing before I put it away. This year I bought from Decium, from well.ca, Atomy, and also some bars of soap from HomeSense. In terms of Atomy products, I buy a bunch of different stuff. I'm only going to show you the beauty stuff for the most part, but I still buy this dishwashing liquid. I have probably about half of this left and it lasts quite a long time, maybe about a year. I went ahead and restocked, but I have this issue where I tend to forget if I've bought something, and I put this away in one of the little wicker baskets at the top of our wall unit. So what I do is on the one that I'm currently using now, which I started on July 11th of this year, I also wrote a note to myself to see stash. So that means that I have one in my stash. When I'm done this, I can grab the other one without thinking, have I run out of it? Do I need to repurchase it? Don't want to be keeping both bottles underneath the kitchen sink. It just takes up a lot of space and I don't need them both. So this one's going to be tucked away, but I have a reminder that I do have one tucked away. I just finished filling the advent calendar. I started it a few days ago, even though I didn't have all of the treats I wanted to put in there, but I wanted to start early so there would be a better chance of me forgetting what was inside. I know generally what's in there there, of course. But I think by the time December 1st rolls around, I'm going to be pretty fuzzy on those details. I'm not going to talk too much about what's inside, but you can kind of guess based on previous Vlogmases. I will say though that I am not doing tea this time around, and I think that's going to be a nice change because usually I open the advent calendar first thing in the morning to see what tea I have, and this time I can open it any time of the day. It doesn't have to be first thing in the morning. So I think even that little change is going to feel really good. My walk was full of surprises today. I feel a lot of excitement in the city. Some of you may know that Taylor Swift is going to be in town. She is here for 6 sold out shows. The first one being tonight, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then next Thursday, Friday, Saturday as well. So we've already noticed a lot of businesses playing Taylor Swift music. Today it's like extra because the first concert is tonight. So there are a lot of Swifties in town. They're taking photos, they're checking out the city, and it's just got like a really nice vibe. And then on my way back home, I saw this like fence and there was a sign and there were a bunch of bracelets. So it said, you know, take a bracelet and tag us on social media. So I took a photo and I went ahead and I chose a bracelet. I chose this one, which is really cute. I love it so much. I don't think you could see it like that. It's more like this. But then when I was looking at my photos again, I saw that the sign actually said trade a bracelet, and I just took one. I was out at the grocery store. I'll just do a quick little haul since everything is right in front of me. I bought some clementines. Hubby and I are gonna have a charcuterie and cheese night, so I bought 3 different kinds of cheese. I bought this Gruyere. I also bought this, which is fun. It is dill pickle Gouda, and this is for hubby. It's a little piece of blue cheese. The other thing I got for hubby, I don't know if he's gonna like this. For his lunches, we've been using takeout containers, and they're like a little flimsy, but they're fine. They work pretty well. We've been using them for a long time. I know glass is better, especially if you're microwaving. I thought maybe I'll just get him some glass containers. He is not a big fan of using glass containers because they're heavy and he's always afraid he's going to break them, but they were really inexpensive. It was only less than $10 for 3, and if he doesn't like them, I can return them. So I bought 2 sets, so we have 6, so 5 of them are for meal prep, and then I'll just have one that I can use around the home. I'm popping on to talk about my empties, and it's going to be a little bit different this time around since I have the photos and I've kind of thought through what I want to say. I think I'm gonna try to show the empties and the haul at the same time. So let's see how this works out. This is a new experiment. Okay. So starting off with hair products as usual, I finished 2 full-size bottles of shampoo. These are 500 milliliters and I'm on my last one now. So I did restock on shampoo. I purchased 3 of the Atomy Herbal Hair Shampoo. I really like the shampoo. And I'm reminded by that every time I use free samples or I try a different shampoo, maybe when I'm on vacation or whatnot. This particular Atomy shampoo, and I've only tried the one, this is their cheapest one. It works really well for my hair, so I'm going to keep using it for a bit. The other 2 items that I used in the shampoo category are these shampoo bars. They're both by that lavender company Niobe. They tend to be a bit drying, and I also feel some kind of residue in my hair after, like it doesn't wash out completely. So even though I really like the product, I love how minimal it is in terms of the packaging. A shampoo bar also lasts quite a long time, even though hubby and I are both using it. So I really love the idea of the product, but there's a noticeable difference in my hair when I use this product. I used up 4 little samples of conditioner. I usually don't use this type of product, but I ran out of body wash, which I'll talk about a little bit later. So I ended up using the conditioner kind of like a shaving cream. I finished one of the Ordinary's hair serum. I still really like this product and I ended up restocking on that. I bought bought 2 bottles plus the bottle that I'm using now. I also used up a small sample of the Batiste dry shampoo. I really only use this product when I receive it for free. I don't purchase dry shampoo anymore because I use my own recipe of essentially cornstarch with maybe a little bit of perfume if I feel like it. Those are 2 products that I don't purchase anymore: conditioner and dry shampoo. And finally, I used up this really old sample. I got this probably from one of my first beauty boxes. I don't even know what this is. I think it's like a hair gel, but it's a very loose hold hair gel, and it comes in a spray bottle. Look at how many bar soaps hubby and I used up. We used up 8 90-gram bars of soap. The Dr. Bronner's ones are a little bit bigger at 140 grams, so we used up 3 of those. We also used up 4 mini bars of soap and 1 big bar of soap. The big bar of soap is from HomeSense. It's the Ruby Guava one, and it was 300 grams. We're actually still using that bar now, so I think it's lasted over 2 months already. And what I decided to do this year, I decided to buy all of the 300-gram bars. So I went to HomeSense and I stocked up on them. I estimated I would need around 7 of these big bars of soap to last for a year, and I still have 1 unopened one, so I ended up buying 6. Next, I used up 2 full-size body washes. One is a smaller size, it's about 250 milliliters, and the other one is double that. The Atomy one is 500 milliliters. I really love both of these products, but since I was buying from Atomy and I need to meet a certain minimum for free shipping, I decided to go ahead and restock only on the Atomy herbal body cleansers. I ended up picking up 3, and I'm pretty sure that's going to last me the entire year. I ran out of body wash, I think it was in the summer, so it's been months that I haven't been using this product, and I really did miss it. Like putting the body wash on my puffy bath loofah thing, exfoliate my skin. It just feels really good, and I'm washing myself at the same time, so I really missed having this product, even though of course I made do with the bar soaps and scrubs and whatnot. Hubby loves bar soap, that's why we keep buying bar soap, and I'm more of a body wash person. I finished a lot of body moisturizers this time around. The CeraVe is hubby's, and I ended up using quite a bit of it when I got my tattoo. I loved the Niobe body lotion, the lavender one. Oh, it smells really good. And then the cake products, that's what I use to moisturize my hands and feet before going to bed. So as you can see, I used up 4 of those. I really like that product, but I tend to switch that out from time to time. I also used up a hotel size sample of body lotion, and I have this aftershave lotion. I don't even know what that is and how I used it, but it was in my empties. In terms of repurchasing products, even though I loved the lavender one that I used up, the Andalou 1000 Roses body lotion is still my favorite. I'm about halfway through the current giant container that I'm using. That's not enough to last me the entire year, so I did restock on the big size, even though I probably could have made do with a smaller one. The other 2 products are body butters, and I've never tried this variation of the 1000 Roses moisturizer line. I know body butters are generally a bit thicker and creamier, so I was thinking I could use this product to moisturize my hands and feet before going to bed. Since these are bigger than the cake ones, I only bought 2, even though I used up 4 of the cake ones last year. This collection of products was quite illuminating for me. First, I'll just talk about the cleansers. I did try a new cleansing balm last year, and that was the pharmacy ones. I loved it. I would definitely repurchase that, although I'm not sure if it's been discontinued because I feel like I looked it up a little while ago and I couldn't find the exact same product. Another one of my favorites is the Atomy Deep Pure Cleansing Oil. I only used up 1 last year, but usually I go through this product a little bit quicker, but since I haven't been wearing mascara every day, sometimes I just wash my face with my Dr. Bronner's soap dilution. So I didn't use the cleansing oil every day this time around, which is why my products are lasting a little bit longer. I just opened a new cleansing oil and I still have one in my stash, but I purchased one from Atomy anyway, just in case I wear mascara more often. I do need the cleansing oil to take off the mascara. The Dr. Bronner's soap doesn't do a good job of that. The foam cleanser is something that hubby used up, and I think he likes the product. He has a lot of different cleansers and he doesn't really have a favorite. He doesn't really say much about them. The scrub is something I've had for so many years. I didn't use it for the longest time, but when I ran out of body wash, I wanted that like exfoliation feeling. It was okay, but it's a very gentle exfoliation. It's not something that I use regularly on my face, so I won't be repurchasing this product, even though I enjoyed using it, and it's by Soap & Glory. The most illuminating part of this is that I only used 2 sheet masks this entire year. When I realized that, I decided I would put in my to-do list a recurrence of using sheet masks every week until we've used them up. I don't know if I'm going to continue buying sheet masks. Very similar to a lot of the products that I've tried in the past, I feel like the packaging is a bit wasteful for what it is. So maybe in the future I will buy the masks that come in tubes, but I still have a lot of masks in tubes remaining in my stash. So I think I will need to not buy this type of product for a very long time. A lot of facial skincare empties here. I used up 2 of the Divine Essence Rose facial mist. I love this stuff. I use it kind of as a toner. I just use it for a quick moisturization and also a little bit of aromatherapy after washing my face. So I use it in the morning and also in the evening. I used up 2. I had 1 in my stash and I repurchased 1. I may run out of this product, but if I do, I'll just do without for a while. I don't plan to repurchase outside of this November window. Lots of products by The Ordinary, 3 actually of the argireline solution, 1 of the lactic acid 5%. I want to talk about this pink serum that I was really drawn to, the Soothing and Barrier Support Serum. This was okay for me. I really liked the scent and the color of this product, but I could only use it once a day. I found that if I used it twice a day, it did something to my skin. It seemed like I had all of these red dots on my skin, like very tiny. I just noticed that after using this product, so I associated that with this product. I don't know if it was the cause, but I started using it once a day instead of 2 times a day. For the price, I wouldn't repurchase it. I finished the Hemisqualane and I also finished the bee oil. The bee oil was another branching out and I didn't enjoy it that much. I finished 1 tube of the natural moisturizing factors and I really like this product, as well as 3 samples, as you can see, foil packets. I don't really remember any of these. Here is what I picked up from The Ordinary. I stuck with my tried and trues this year. I didn't branch out and try anything new like I did last year. I picked up 2 of the argireline solutions. I only use this once a day now because I like to use the lactic acid at night. So I think 2 will be enough because I also have 1 in my stash and I just recently opened another one. So I won't be surprised if I still have 1 remaining at the end of next year. I also purchased a big size 60 milliliters of the niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. The category I overbought in last year was serums, so that's why I only bought 1 of these this year, and really it's a just in case I run out of the 2 products that I still have in my stash. I think I still have 1 Hemisqualane and 1 Matrixyl. I picked up 2 of the lactic acid 5%. As I mentioned, I like using this product every day now. I use it in the evening before I go to bed and I find it works really well for my skin. I picked up 3 oils. My favorite is the marula oil, so I picked up 2 of those, and I also picked up the rosehip seed oil because that works very nicely for my skin as well. I repurchased 2 of the natural moisturizing factors plus hyaluronic acid in the 100 milliliter. I jumped the gun a little bit on reordering things. I think I did it on November 2nd. I should have waited a little bit because there were additional promotions from 2 of the vendors that I had already purchased from, and I didn't have the bandwidth to email them and like try to explain. It's fine, I'll just try to remember for next year. But The Ordinary had a promotion where you could get a free tube of the natural moisturizing factors, and I think they had it last year as well. So I'll need to wait until like November 8th to do my my order, but I really liked that everything I wanted was in stock, so I went ahead and placed the order early. But I will wait next year, and I'll just substitute if the things that I want aren't in stock or go without. It's totally fine. I used up a lot of lip products. I finished 8 lip balms, and I have tons everywhere in various states of completion. I also finished 2 of the Atomy lip glows. I don't really wear lipstick anymore, but I use the lip glow every day, and I finished a Stila lip glaze, so that was awesome. This is what I repurchased in terms of lip balms. I really like the Carmex. It's working very well for my lips, and hubby likes it too, so I gave him one of the 3 that I purchased. So I only have 1 left, the one I'm using now, so I ended up buying 2 more 3-packs of this product. I decided to continue with the squeeze tube rather than the stick lip balm because this one has more product, but I did buy 4 of the Hurrah lip balms, and these are fun to use. I really enjoy them even though they're more expensive and they don't quite work as well, but I like the variety and I really like the scents that I chose. I chose almond, watermelon, grapefruit, and lemon. As well from Atomy, I'm trying their lip treatment. I can't remember if I've tried this before, so I decided to go ahead and add that to my cart, as well as 3 lip glows. I love this product so much. This is a collection of eye products as well as some miscellaneous products. Finished up 3 of the Ordinary's lash serum. I try to switch it out every 6 to 8 months, but I must have switched it out a bit more often this time, or maybe I don't even know. I don't know why I have 3 empties, but I only have 1 mascara empty, and I tend to switch these out at the same time, so I've got to look at my to-do list to see when the recurrence is. The other thing I finished, which I'm so excited about, is the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo. This was in the shade medium brown, and here is some pan porn for you. It is all done. This product lasted me 2 years. I really love this product, but I think I'm ready to take a break from it. I've been really liking the Atomy brow pencil, so instead of picking up a new brow powder, I decided to go with 3 of the soft brow pencils. I also have 1 or 2 in my stash, and the reason I bought so many is because it's a really soft product and I'm not sure how long it lasts me yet, and I don't want to run out of this product because I fill in my brows every single day. This is in a brown shade and I really enjoy using it. It's a nice texture. I think it's easy to apply, sometimes easier than the Anastasia because I have to mix the 2 colors and it's a little bit off at times. So I'm excited to try this for a while and see how I like it, but the Anastasia brow powder is still one of my favorite products. So if it turns out that I don't like the brow pencil as much, I will switch back next year. And as you can see, I purchased a waterproof mascara from Atomy to try. It says a different brand name, but it's from Atomy. I have tried their mascara before and I wasn't that impressed, but this was several years ago. So I'm gonna give it another try and see if this formulation's any different. If not, I'll just go back to my favorite, which is the Heroin Make mascara. I still have 1 of those in my stash, so I didn't repurchase any this time around. I didn't finish any other makeup this year. Makeup lasts so long, but I am getting to the end of my BB cream and my Healthy Glow Base, so I repurchased those products because I think I will be continuing to use these in the future. I don't use them every day, which is why they last so long. The remaining products that are in this photo are fragrance related things and also 1 sample of hand cream, which I forgot to put with the other body moisturizers. And finally, I do have these products to show you because they are products that I finished after taking these photos. So I have 1 more conditioner that I finished. I also finished this rosehip seed oil, and hubby and I used 2 sheet masks. After that revelation that I only used 2 sheet masks in the entire year, I went ahead and I did add the recurring task to my tick, and we're gonna try to use a sheet mask every week until they're all done. That is it for my empties, and it is lunchtime now, so I'm sure Lulu is hungry. I'm gonna go feed her and also prepare my lunch as well. I am having a bagel with cream cheese for lunch. I am reading a physical book right now because of the eye strain I've been experiencing. I think due to playing that pizza game too much, so I've really limited the amount of time that I play that. I'm reading this book, which I found downstairs in the condo shared library. Hubby was the one that picked this out. He picked out 2 books, and I also picked out a book for him to read that I've already read. I started it maybe 2 days ago, and I'm already almost halfway through. It's a page turner. I'm enjoying it so far, but it's very intense. Very, very, very intense. I hope you enjoyed the empties portion of this video. I was contemplating not doing empties anymore in terms of not keeping them for a year and then talking about them in these vlogs, but I think that every year and then every time I do it again, I do the empties in the haul, I'm like, oh, actually I learned this about myself and I realized that about myself and I'm gonna make this change. So I think it is an interesting self-reflection exercise, and I'm going to continue for at least another year. I had other things I wanted to talk about in this vlog, but I'm sure it's very long already. Let me just quickly summarize this part because I have a bunch of clips that I'd like to talk about so I can get them out of my mind in terms of thinking I should talk about this next time. There are just a few little things that hubby and I got up to. Hubby really wanted to go to Nuit Blanche this year. Mentioned it, I think it was like the day before. I quickly looked up where it was happening. We went right at the beginning. I think it was 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. I'm not really a night person, so right at the beginning was perfect for me. It was still dark out and it was busy, but not as busy as later on in the evening. We mainly stuck to one section of Harbourfront, and to be quite honest, the exhibits that we saw were slightly underwhelming, but we still had fun. The other thing we did was we went to the Hockey Hall of Fame. I don't know why hubby and I have never been to the Hockey Hall of Fame together. I've been there once for a work event. I really like to go to things when it's not busy, so going on the weekend did not appeal to me, so we picked a weekday that hubby was off. This was actually the week that we had our cabin getaway, but we got back Thursday and then we went to the Hockey Hall of Fame on Friday when we were still both off. It was a lot of fun. They have some interactive games, so we had like this shooting challenge. Hubby played the goalie game. I was too scared to play that, so I didn't try that one, but I did one where you have to read a teleprompter. I really love that one because I like reading things. The exhibits were really interesting. There was a 3D movie included that we watched. There was a lot to see and we'll definitely go back again. Hubby was saying maybe we could go every year. We'll see. But we got a picture with the Stanley Cup. This was, I think, the replica, the one they actually pass around and drink from. That one is only at the Hockey Hall of Fame. I think it's like 60 days out of the year, but it was still fun. We still looked at it really closely, spent a lot of time with it. We had a really good time. I am going to end off the vlog here. The next time I will see you is going to be on December the 2nd. I'm going to try to vlog every day this December. This is going to be my daily December challenge, also tying in really nicely to my 31 days to 2025 challenge. So if you haven't signed up for that challenge already, I will leave the link down below. Once again, it's going to be a really easy challenge, all about tuning into yourself during the holiday season. Nothing really to do with the holidays, gift giving, shopping, nothing like that. It's going to be self-reflection exercises, some journaling, gratitude, planning, looking ahead, reflecting, dreaming, all of that sort of thing. It's not going to be a spammy challenge where I email you every day. Emails are going to be probably once a week. That is going to be it for my November vlogs. Thank you all so much for watching, and I am so excited for December. Can't wait to see you back in YouTube land on December the 2nd. Enjoy the rest of your month, and I'll see you then.